What? A pool with no water. Such a shame.
Jeez, and the swaying of the hips on that model, gee, wow.
Oh, just you wait. It's gonna get better.
Now I know why SIWs have problems with this.
Ooh,
and for those people, I would say, get something better to do with your life.
Indeed.
So there you go. That's my Gundam update. I'm 4 episodes in, and Bernie is aiming a gun at Al. So the person he thought was his friend is aiming a gun at him. That's kind of frightening if you think about it.
Yeah.
And not the best way to end things.
This is a bit of a puzzle to get up to the next area. It's not too difficult.
Oh, but the boobs. Seriously, the boobs.
They all fall at different rates, so you gotta make sure you hit them in the right sequence.
Yep. I kind of got that part, but... Oh, Jiminy Christmas, the boobage. And in case people didn't get this from my other Let's Plays, I like boobs.
By the way, she still waves her little tushy.
Yep.
She's who doesn't love Shantae?
Well, she's the one with the biggest tushy in town, so at least she wins somewhere. So you've made a claim that this is very much like a
Metroidvania.
game.
Yes.
I'm not seeing it just yet. Like, we played Half Genie Hero together and all that, and I've even said it there, too, because, again, Metroidvania means you're confined to a specific area in a lot of cases. I'm not saying that they haven't stepped outside that formula, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, the remaining Metroidvania elements that make it this type of game. Is this actually how Way Forward labels it? Is Metroidvania?
I think critics and fans mostly label it that way. I don't know if Way Forward...
I would just be interested how it gets the classification, because in a lot of cases, I've known a lot of Metroidvania games that do go to multiple areas, but most of the Metroidvania games that I play are stuck like within a certain area, like a network of caves, a castle, stuff like that.
Well, what's the basic... besides that, what are the other kind of basics that make up a Metroidvania?
A Metroidvania game usually has... at least when I consider elements of a Metroidvania game, the first thing that comes to mind is obviously Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And so at that point, you have some RPG-esque elements where you are having to think about stats and weapons and things like that. But also, there's a lot of backtracking involved. You might actually have to get a lot of key weapons along the way.
That's what we're doing here. Yeah, we're going to be doing that here, too. Half Genie Hero, even...
Just a big thing to me is, like, you're confined to a specific area. So, like, Metroid, you're confined to the planet Zebes, and that's what you have to deal with. Oh, wow, big lizard.
It's a Gigalamux. Wow, this thing's enormous.
And...
what's the sign say?
Caution, Gigalamux may become aroused by travelers smelling of ham. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Stick it up!
That's why you got it?
Yeah. We gotta wake
I was wondering if there were certain elements that don't look like they're part of the whole thing. And now I know why. He's a boss.
He's not a boss.
Huh?
Wait. Because there are...
Oh my gosh, are you gonna have to go inside him?
No.
Okay. Oh, wow. Literally, we have a waterfall. Oh no, that's where the girls are, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are literally swimming in a pool of drool. Oh, so many jokes that can be made right now. Okay, anyway. Well, they are worthy of the drooling.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot more backtracking and sidetracking here, because this is only, like, the surface here, because there are, like, dungeons contained within these areas.
Okay. Yeah, the only element that I'm not seeing here is, again, confined to a specific area. Metroid is confined to Zebes. Symphony of the Night was confined to the castle itself. Kind of thing. But look,
hate these frogs.
There are Castlevania games that are Metroidvania games that I would consider that don't actually do that. Like, they do have a world map, and it's confined to towns and stuff like that. So I'd be interested to see, like, more of the Metroidvania-esque elements in Shantae. Oh, look, more dark magic. I'm sorry, dark magic.
I should say it more Sever State. Dark magic.
Dark magic.
It appears to be filled with dark
magic!
Hey girl, you got the water turned on. Let's all hit the pool.
But, you said it, girlfriend.
I don't know.
but, uh-oh. Wow!
Yeah,
Yeah! Oh, wow.
What's this? My porcelain baby fresh skin is too much for the sun.
Mine too! The light is bouncing off!
Careful not to.
Cross the beams! Oh no, Alex, they're crossing the streams! Wow!
You got the petrify spell.
I'm sorry, but like, okay, one girl was totally bikini model. She was not, and now she is. You did it! The pool is full again, and it smells like bath salts. Oh no, they're going crazy now.
The water is really, really warm and kind of
Please,
viscous.
Alex, don't let them near a Walmart anytime soon. Especially a Walmart in Florida. I watch what the F is wrong with you. I know what happens in Walmarts in Florida. And it's always involving bath salts.
We're talking like bath salts, the kind you put in the bath, or like the drug bath
The drug
salt?
bath salts.
Okay. They mean the kind you put in the bathtub, obviously. Jesus. Hold on.
Well, technically, that is the drug.
Is it made from those?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, but with harder stuff. So, harder stuff mixed in, too. Somebody found out you can make your own, and yeah, that didn't work out very well. You found something?
You gave the petrify spell.
Gasp. Could it be? You found it! The spell that turned my beloved to stone! At last, I can finally reverse its effects! Hush, my beloved, whilst I speak the sacred words, if I can get them out. Petrify! That was so hard, dude. Somebody's gonna give us crap in the comments. He's laughing at somebody else's pain! Yes, I am.
Fictional character's pain. Whoopsies.
That's the most you could do.
Now
Alright, so we get the spittle maze. Oh. Something tells me that all of the levels in this area are all gonna be based around drool, saliva, spit. The only thing that's gonna be missing is loogie. Let's quickly hawk a loogie, everybody. So, yeah, that's kind of my anime update. I have been watching other stuff, but people can check out the Anime Atlas stream to find out what. I've been on a real weird Yu-Gi-Oh kick. I get these occasionally where I don't even watch a season. I just watch, like, my favorite episodes. So, like, my favorite duels. And just watch the silliness of them. So, like, I will watch a Yuki versus Kaiba duel just so that I can see Kaiba go into his life story, even though he doesn't have to. And I find it enjoyable. Or a Joey duel, so that people can actually reflect on how much of an idiot he is. And
Yeah. Joey Wheeler.
Joey Wheeler.
You got
It's funny, I was actually just watching a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, but it wasn't an actual episode. It was comparing the old Mai to the new Mai. And by that they mean like the old Mai, the Duelist Kingdom, Battle City Mai, to the Waking the Dragons Mai, who was evil. I don't even want to say that she was evil, honestly. Because for people who have watched Waking the Dragons, all they did with her is make her angsty.
Angsty.
Yeah,
It's hard to believe there's an angsty Mai.
I mean, yeah, they gave her a new voice actress, but basically it was she got more angsty because, you know, Merrick. And this is really Waking the Dragons is really the arc where they tried to set up Joey and Mai as a relationship thing. Because, well, Joey, like, have you seen Waking the Dragons all the way through?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, I stopped at Battle City.
So at that point, that's actually where Joey actually, for some weird reason, feels responsible for this turn. Even though like, she even points out, it wasn't you, it was her. And so he goes on a mission to try and free Mai. And what's even better is that in order for the Orichalcus to work for her, she must eliminate Joey Wheeler because he's the only thing holding her back. So it's a funniest thing where like they're looking for each other, but they never find one another.
Oh.
Until the very end, when Mai sucks up Joey's soul. And then she realizes the folly of her ways.
Wow.
And that's at that point I find it funny, she never showed up ever again in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think it's because they were really going to like girlfriend her up. And maybe people wouldn't have liked that because she was like the you-go girl character. She was. She really was. Like, Taya was never that. She was always damsel in distress. Then you had Mai, who was fierce, independent woman. And the only other girl that shows up is Stalker. Because I don't know if you remember the storyline, but like the friend of Yugi's grandpa who was American, and he had a daughter.
Right.
Or a granddaughter. And so at that point, she shows up in Waking the Dragons again, but now she's got this mad crush on Yugi.
Oh, wow.
Like, joined at the hip crush. She will not leave Yugi's side, but, you know, fate always comes in, intervenes, so she has to.
I remember Rebecca Hawkins.
Yes, Rebecca Hawkins. And she gets a presence in Waking the Dragons as well as Grand Championship, which happened after that. She actually gets to do that tournament. Which I will, like, Grand Championship I don't think is bad, but I was mad because this was basically the arc where Kaiba announces his retirement from dueling, and he's going to focus on Kaiba Corp. And, guys, I love Kaiba, and I love Kaiba's deck, and I especially love that, you know, he's the one who brings common sense to a lot of these duels where people like to tell their life stories like, I don't care. It's like he's saying what we're all thinking. And especially in Waking the Dragons, because they did that whole arc with Alistair. And Alistair was actually hurt by Kaiba's father, or stepdad. Yeah. And thus it was Kaiba's fault. Yeah, that's literally, like, that's the jump here. It's because Gozaburo Kaiba's tanks invaded your homeland and captured your parents that his stepson, who was not involved in this process, is solely responsible!
Well, that's life. Everybody acts like that.
And the best part about that whole arc is, like, whenever they dueled, he was like, yeah, no, you're right, my dad was a snake. No, you're right, my dad was a dick.
Yeah.
But no, Kaiba, you're the problem! No, seriously, my dad was a dick. He says it numerous times. Even Mokuba points out the problem in this guy's logic is that we are not our dad.
And we get Risky's pistol.
Yay! Does this mean we get to use it?
Yeah, but it's, believe it or not, not very good. It's mostly used for, like, long-distance shots, like, watch this, that.
So it's used for platforming?
Yeah, it's really used for platforming. It's not so much used for attack.
Oh crap. I feel a TV trope coming. Is it platforming?
It is indeed.
Platforming. Because I like saying platforming. Platforming. So yeah, I've also been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I can't, like, if people are asking for a specific reason, I can't give you one. Because like I said, I don't even watch, like, full-on arcs. I watch my favorite duels, and then I go and do something else.
It happens, you know. People get in the mood for stuff. I once got into I remember once getting into a mood just to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! For some reason or another.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, I want to watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! Now.
Well, and it also, like, I did actually watch something that I hadn't seen up until this point, which was I've actually never seen the final battle between Yugi and Bakura in that final arc. I'd never actually seen it. So I did watch it this time, and thought it was okay. It was what I expected. I'd seen the last duel that actually happens. You know, for some weird reason, they say that the Pharaoh can't officially move on until he's been defeated in a duel. So the last duel in the series is between him and Yugi. Basically, you know that coming of age thing that we're trying to do with Yugi? We're going to shoehorn that in for you by having him duel the Pharaoh. And it actually was pretty good, but yeah, it's shoehorned in. I really wish they would have done this over time and actually had multiple duels. Because, you know, a lot of people were just like, okay, well, what would be the difference between Yugi's deck and the Pharaoh's deck? And this was the one that was going to answer all that, except you got one, and people really would have liked to have seen the evolution. Like, wouldn't it have been cool to see Yugi build a deck after Battle City, and then battle the Pharaoh to see the differences in their decks? Which, I can tell you in that final duel, there would have been differences.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been watching a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been watching a lot of other stuff, too. A lot of Markiplier for some weird reason. Just like reading your comments videos. Oh, now you're getting a double attack?
Yeah.
It's the Brothers Paradox. Notify your next of kin. You're trapped and the doors are all locked. Ha! Hoo-ah! You face the brothers dead. Oh, you used the bento box finally. Okay.
Well, God damn it, get out of my face!
I'm afraid we can't do that, Alex.
Why not?
It's in our contract. We have to nail you to the corner if we're intended to win. This isn't like pro wrestling where the winner is predetermined. Yeah, for all the people who like to send that my way, like, do you know the pre-wrestling's predetermined, right? Yes, I know. I can in fact promise you that I have in fact known this for quite a while. Yes, the winner is predetermined. The match is real, though. The match actually has to be done.
There we go. And I have an auto potion, so if I really lose all my hearts, I won't game over.
Yeah. Basically, you have an extra life, so
yeah.
You're okay on that. So, overall, how long is this game? Because Metroidvania games are pretty long.
It's not super long.
Okay.
It's an indie game, remember that. So it's not going to be like 40 hours or anything.
Well, but what I'm saying is, with Metroidvania games, the depth alone can make the game. Like, if you're going to 100% everything, then yeah, that's what adds to the depth.
Boss time.
Oh, gee, that doesn't look creepy. Uh-oh, plant-oriented. Oh, no. It's Plant 42! No,
Cyclops plant. Frighteningly fixated Flora.
Frighteningly fixated on your boobs! Well, I guess in Shantae's case, it would be more the butt. Frighteningly fixated on your butt. We're also gonna get comments. It's like, why did Drak get so creepy all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Guys, this is my personality, and it's been there for a while. I'm glad that you finally joined us for the ride. Be careful. He's going to use his Proton Cannon.
The good thing about the lamp, you can suck in hearts and gems. Can you stop putting the platform? I keep forgetting.
Oh my gosh.
I keep forgetting the platforms appear on the other side of the with those
Yeah, you gotta
eyeballs.
use the gun, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Oh, wow, and that didn't hurt you. You were right in the beam, and it didn't hurt you.
I don't know. I guess the hit detection's only down for the ground.
Okay, go over to the other platform, and now shoot!
I how to play the game.
Crap. I don't
Little
think you
high
can
up.
jump high enough. Oh, there you go. Boom!
Got him.
Why did you kill him, Shantae? He was just ogling your butt!
That's exactly why.
Is there anything wrong with ogling a butt? I know a dozen anime fans who would say no. But they usually have waifus. And by waifus, I mean body pillows.
Ow. I have a waifu and I have a body pillow.
I don't know if I want this answered, but who is your waifu?
I have many waifus.
I knew I didn't want an answer to this. And who is one of your waifus?
I'd say Mio is one of my waifus. I don't know Tora is your waifu.
That actually does remind me, we did get the magic question once. Do either of us own, like, anime stuff that we don't want to admit that we own, like body pillows, stuff like that?
Tinker bats.
Ew. Oh. I dropped something. You got the Spiderweb Island map.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did it.
Yes, you did.
Pirate Master won't be able to draw any more power from this place anymore. I better go tell Risky.
Yay, we got through the first level.
Well, not quite. We still got to make our way back.
I'm calling it a complete, and therefore, it's done.
Plus, there might still be stuff I need to get later in the dungeon when I get power-ups.
Well, yeah, obviously. So, yeah, this is turning out to be a Metroidvania. You're having to backtrack after you get certain relics and stuff like that. Yeah, somebody actually did ask, like, if we had things like body pillows or...
No.
No, guys. Well, like, I mean, here's the thing. I've been an anime fan for quite a while because, you know, I'm old. And I remember a time when body pillows didn't exist.
They existed, you just couldn't get them here.
I'm going to say that body pillows didn't exist because anything that doesn't exist in the US of A is officially non-existing. Look, this is how I looked at things as a kid. I'm just using that frame of mind. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying you're wrong. So, yeah, no, I've never owned anything like that. I've never had any indication to own that. You certainly took your sweet time.
I found something. An evil dungeon, a giant monster, and...
I don't want to know the rest. Where did you get that pistol?
I found it locked up in a chest. Why?
Never mind. Anything else?
This island map. One of your Tinkerbats dropped it. He hadn't transformed yet.
Interesting. That suggests that the Pirate Master doesn't have enough dark magic to go around. Which means we still have time to prevent his return! Climb aboard! We're off to the next island!
You gave Spiderweb map.
Spiderweb map. Now, we're actually really close to break time, so maybe we probably better do Spiderweb Island next time.
Yeah, I'll head back to town in the meantime.
Yep. So, yeah, to answer that question, no, I'm not. I don't even do, like, the dating sims or anything like that, so sorry. If you were hoping to hold a dark secret over my head, you're not going to be that successful. Is that who I think it is? No, never mind. It's just one of the minions. I thought that was the actual ammo baron. What about you, Alex?
No, I don't.
As much as people expect him to, no. He's not. I can actually confirm he does not.
I have enough squids to get another heart.
Oh, great. So we're going to endorse more squid murder?
Yeah.
Okay. You heard it, PETA. We're going to murder more squids. How do you feel about that? You going to come at me? You going to come at me, bro?
Oh, and what is PETA gonna do to you? Nothing.
Dang right.
Nobody takes PETA seriously.
Well, there are people that take PETA seriously, and for those, I pity you greatly.
Yeah, nut jobs.
Yes. No, the nut jobs I don't pity. The people who actually do take them seriously and are sane, I don't pity you.
No.
You're just an idiot.
No, if you support PETA in any fashion, you're a dumbass.
Especially if you're a gamer and you support PETA.
So we're gonna wrap it up here then?
Yep, let's go ahead and call a break. So when we get back, we'll start up with Spiderweb Island and we'll continue on our quest in Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. See you guys next time.